Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I'd come back and say hello today to rebound on what I said yesterday, that it's important to stop talking about the spiritual ascension path. For that was a message from Lord Sananda, who's the controller, the leader in the spiritual evolution of this planet. But from what I'm very loyal to God, but I'm a bit of a rebel, and I know that my mission is about speaking about the spiritual truth and the ascension. Yet it is, I think there was three reasons why he was saying that. The first reason is there is new depth that is been opening into all beings. All beings have, there is new depths that are opening. The kingdom of God is, there is things that are opening, but there is, everything needs to be expurged, or the illusion needs to be expurged from within before we can actually reach the center. So, and these depths can be very challenging. It can be very scary to face the depths within ourselves. For me, it's like I'm used to it, so it's not a big deal. I've been there, been there, done that. So Vini Vidi Vici, but not Vici, but Vini Vidi already. And so Vici is coming. And so a little bit more every day. So there is this inner depth, and everybody has to turn towards those inner depths. The second reason is that there is we do not want to influence anybody to choose whatever they want to choose. Some people want to believe in the fake news of the media; it is their path. Some people want to believe in the flat Earth; it is their right. Some people want to believe in Santa Claus; it is their right. So it's like everybody will have to discover their own truth, and they all have the mean by which to discover their own truth without having to impose any sort of beliefs or kind of for advice, but we cannot impose a reality for a galactic society. To become a galactic society, we need to become self-aware, not just robots that are receiving information without understanding and repeating it. So it's like, and the third reason is that everybody has to be connected to the inner guide. The inner guidance is the only true guide. It's the only true wisdom. It's the whole purpose of the whole process is that we reconnect to this divine I am, this source within ourselves. The first philosopher, that the first writing about that, the first conversations with God, so to speak, that was in history, was a philosopher named Marcus Aurelius in the 3rd century AD, was the emperor of Rome. He was the most powerful man of the world, but yet he was humble, he was compassionate, he was lucid, he was understanding, and at the end of his life he had this conversation with himself, with his source, who told him so many things. So it is very much about creating this unity with source intelligence. And keep your intention clear. Whatever your intention, it all comes from intention. Intention, God sees where we want to go with what we. Sometimes we do things wrong, but if our intention is good, we'll find the realignment a lot faster. Have the intention to be one with the intelligence of source, and the higher wisdom is already having a really good. A really good standard to make keep that, and and if we follow our intuition, we will be able to navigate those times with grace and ease. Yes, everybody will have to face the deepest fear. We cannot be free until if we have fear within ourselves, we need to liberate those fears. So it's like, so it is, so they show up and can be transmuted, they can be released. So it's very important to transmute. But do not be surprised that it gets really much more hard for all those who are very materialistic. And it gets a lot easier for you each and every day if you tune into that spiritual frequency. So the past, do not be surprised that it gets better for you, but it doesn't always get better for a lot of other people that are yet to have to face their deepest fear. So just be a beacon of light, a pillar of light in the process. It's all about flowing. I wanted to talk about technology like intelligence, artificial intelligence, or any other technology. It can be used for negative or positive purposes. It's like a fork. If you have a fork, you can use it to eat a delicious meal, or you can stick it in somebody's leg. It is like technology. It's like depending on who use it and how you perceive it. So there's no danger, for there is a supervision from spirit with artificial intelligence. It's just if it's in the hands of people negative that are programmed them negatively, it will have negative effect. But be ready to see divine justice in action now. So it's like do not try to analyze everything with your mind, but connect to your spirit and see life as an open book, like self-reveal itself every moment. And surround yourself with crystals. Crystals are really powerful guides, and the more crystals you have, for me, I have this little amethyst I've been wearing. I've been cleaning it every day, But now I would feel like a citrine would be good for me to wear. But crystals is really, the more crystals you have, the better. We work with crystals or with nature, but the crystal is connected to the nature from where it was extracted. It's still connected to his mother crystals. Like if you take a piece of crystals and you hold it on the surface of the earth, but there is still a block of crystal that was part of the original mass matrix of crystals. It is still connected, and this, when a crystal is connected inside the earth, it is connected to the central crystal of the planet. So it is continue to utilize that. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thought I come and say hello. I wish a happy birthday to all the Pisces. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm Pisces. And so, but I stopped counting long ago, so do not ask me my age. I would have to make calculation, and I'd rather live outside of time. The more we live outside of time, outside of calendars, the less time has effect on us, on the cellular process. And so, but it's a solar return, and right now there is could see in the sky here, we had the moon, and we had Jupiter, Venus, and the sun. When the sun sets, is like there is Venus that's right in between the moon and the sun, and there is Jupiter that's like influencing it. And in my personal chart, I have Venus and Jupiter that are conjuncting in Taurus, I believe, or in Aries or Taurus. My little chart. The card of the day is flexibility. Remain flexible. Do not be rigid in your thoughts. Just be flexible. Well, I'm going to share some paintings. This one may or may not be finished. It's not easy to see because of the back, but it's good dynamism. It's called abstract composition, universe within universes. You're welcome to come see me on Instagram. I share those. This one also may or may not be finished, but there's a lot of dynamism in this painting. I have to go very slow because I don't. If it's finished, I don't want to create another painting on top of it. This one will still need a bit of work, but it's a poem about divine love. I have dynamized it, and this one is finished for sure. It's not easy to see. There's all kinds of little stories in those paintings, and I'm eager to try out on much larger scales to see what this one I finished it as well. And I'm going to start a series of portraits. I'm going to finish my interiors and my landscapes as well. This one is like a portrait, like a godhead or Buddha. The paperworks they really need to be framed to have a nice frame to be presentable. But so I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm going to finish with a song and pull out a few oracles. I wanted to wish you a good day, and it's an old song that talks about discipline. If someone is arrogant, life you'll see. You're going to be ready to see divine justice in action. It's not about punishment. It's not about punishing the bad guys. It's about teaching them to harvest their creation. The mirror of light, the law of circle, is accelerating, and so just be outside of judgment, be just the contemplative mode, and be the pillar of light to assist all of those who want to come into the light to reach their own connection, to assist them in finding this connection. So this is an old song. It's called "We Will Rock You." It goes like this. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the streets, you're gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, a big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place. We will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, a young man, hard man, shooting in the street. You're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you, yay. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes. You're gonna get some peace someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Somebody better put you back in your place. Do it. We will rock you, yeah, come on. We will rock you. One more time. We will rock you. Yay. We will rock you. So it's gonna rock. Be prepared for the world to rock, to rock and roll. But just be in the ease and the flow and the grace and bring joy wherever you can. Bring peace, bring stability in this world. So the inner point has always been stable within all. So it's just on the surface is about to be transformed. So the card of the day, the observer, is humility. Stay humble, stay flexible, stay in the receptive mode. The highest wisdom is courage, to overcome fear, to transcend, even if you're afraid, just do it and see what happens. You'll see there was no reason to fear. But the fear was just an element that was to prevent danger. When there is danger, 10% of the fear are justified. You're sitting on a rail and there is a train coming, you're afraid of the train, you're going to move out of the rail. It's like justified. But a lot of other fear are completely fabricated. What we need to understand is abundance, is the freedom. It's to be free to do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it, and to invoke, to call on, to attract the resources for that. What we need to do is serenity, to be peaceful, to be serene, to breathe. Breathe a few times. To breathe will always bring us back to center. And the outcome is knowledge, deep knowledge that will be revealed from within. For there is like all the conscious, the subconscious, and the superconscious. We're not just the sum of what is conscious, we're the sum of all that we emanate from a subconscious, conscious, and superconscious level. So all of that will, it's going to be everybody will receive in accord to his faith, in accord to what they are emanating, let's say. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.